Axis. How are you? Happy Thursday to you. We wanted to do something different today. With all the craziness and stress that's happening in the world, we want to give you a tasty treat leading into the weekend. But we also want to let you know a few things that are happening here at Axis, what we're working on, news, things of that nature. So let's get into it, if that's okay. First off, I read a book. It's called Gang Leader for a Day. It was recommended to me by a friend of mine, Bill. It's very good. If you like the social sciences, I think you would enjoy this. So check it out. My lovely wife has been making masks for folks if you need one, free of charge. She will not accept money. Don't try to give it to her. But let's try to protect ourselves and those around us. So thanks for doing that, Alette. You still there, Alette?
I'm here.
Okay. Our famous DFIU hats. If you want one of those, again, free of charge, look it up in the address linked below, the comments below. Send me a message, send me an email, send me a text, doesn't matter what it's doing. Our team has been working very hard on doing some research going into the stores. I understand that we're not a research company or a display company, but we like to know what's in the minds of shoppers while they're walking into stores. Eventually, we're going to go back into the stores. So they've been doing some research. Really good information in here. If you want that, again, send me a text, send me an email, contact somebody at Access, Facebook, Instagram, all the socials, we're there, pretty easy to find. They put together a kit of items for identifying the COVID-19 items. So this is like the social distancing, sneeze guards, messaging, 4 decals, cones, things to remind us that we need to keep a safe distance from one another, at least for the time being. You can buy that in a kit, and then you can also buy it a la carte there. So you can check out our website. We're doing pre-orders starting on Friday. So check that out. So that's fun. Our resident marketing guru, Sheila, I interviewed her last week. That's going to go live on Friday. We'll put the link on Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, all of those. It's fun. It's a half hour long, but we had a lot of fun doing it. We get to know what she's like, what's in her head, and all of that. So with all that said, today's Thirsty Thursday drink leading into the weekend is called a Grapefruit Margarita. Exactly. Not your typical margarita, but the first time, or my first memory of this was in Chicago. Our friend Peter Hartman, dear friend. You remember Peter Alette?
I do.
Great guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. We had this sitting at, I think, the Drake Hotel. Doesn't matter, but we loved it. We came home, we tried to remake it. There's different variations of it, but this is just how I make it. You can put your own spin on it however you want. But what you're gonna need is clear tequila. I think you could use non-clear tequila if you want. We're using salsa today because obviously hard times. Nobody's overspending. This is Elderflower Liqueur. Most recipes that I've seen online don't call for elderflower, but I just love it. Good smell, good sweetener. This is the generic version. There's also the fancy ornate bottle that you can buy, pay too much for. We use this one. We should probably order some more of this. It's getting kind of low. Something uncommon, grapefruit bitters. Grapefruit bitters. That's something you don't always see. Grapefruit bitters, I think you can find them in most well-stocked liquor stores. And then grapefruit juice, I fresh squeezed some today. I think you could use anything out of the unconcentrated category for that. Let's not use oversweetened products. And then the sage leaves. Sage. Alette, do you like the word sage?
Yes.
What's it remind you of?
My grandbaby.
She's sweet. We get pictures of her often. So sage leaves. And then I pre-salted a glass. Alette is a more savory person over sweet, so she wins with that. So let's get started. Shaker to get started. Tequila, I usually use about 3-4 counts of this. Depends on what your mood is like, what kind of week you've had. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. One for that. the Elderflower Liqueur, a couple of ounces of that, splash, not too much. Don't want to overpower it. A couple of splashes of the grapefruit bitters, 1, 2, 3, whatever falls in there will probably work. Grapefruit juice, probably 6 ounces of this, depending upon what kind of night you're gonna have. This works great for like all the social media stuff that's happening out there, like the Zoom happy hours. Whoever thought we would be doing that? Not me. And then sage leaves, so let's not forget those. What my friend Kip would say is to give them a good old hard spanking, but I like to roll them to let some of that essence out, and then right in they go. We got a couple of escapees happening here, and then ice. Ice is important. Nobody likes a warm drink except the Germans. And then to shake it. Where's my shaker? And then we'll shake it. So I like a nice vigorous shake. So maybe a while. You gotta get all that grapefruit and sage going. Shaking. Kip does this. Raymond does this. A little more. I'm kind of cold. Okay. Here we go. You getting excited a lot? It's about time. I think we're a little late for happy hour. Okay. Strain it into here. Well, you want to zoom in on this? Oh, yeah. That's how I remember. You're going to get some sage chunks in there. That's good. Just make sure to check your teeth before you smile. I skinned a grapefruit, plopped that in there. I picked some sage leaves out of the garden this morning. Welcome spring. Decorate it that way. You can get as fancy as you want with this. We like to be a little fancy around these parts. And that is it. Oh, that looks good. Okay, grapefruit margarita. Have a great weekend, everybody. Cheers to you. If you want any information about our COVID-19 products or the research that we did, let me know. Send me a message. Give me a call. You know how to get a hold of me. Have a great weekend, everyone.